I've been up about maybe 20 minutes now. It seems like the appropriate time to join queue. I play Magic so much, it's one of those things. I still love it after all these years. Mainly, I think, because I know when to take a break. I try to not think about it when I'm not playing it. In fact, it's easy. I don't when I'm not playing it. Because I, devote so much mental energy, I suppose, to it when I do. It's kind of fun to have the yin-yang, as it were. Let's see what I can make out of this. Hopefully 8 packs. Capture the watch, great. Sleep, great. But this is a little bit more business, I would say. Now, this is arguably the best card, but I have to take the 1 or 2 ticks, and the fact that it makes my deck almost certainly, at least, or can. I didn't play it there the other day, perhaps stupidly. Let's make the cards bigger. Maybe I should start pausing it between picks. There's a lot of useless dead screen time. Not that I'm worried, really, but, trying to make it perhaps slightly enjoyable for everybody. Then again, if you're watching these videos anyways, you must like them for a reason. I mean, perhaps because they're boring or whatever, but, or maybe it's my intense skill. Just kidding. Now, Chronometon. Great, makes the deck for sure. Pacifism better, though, I would say. That little 1/1 is so sick. That's exactly the kind of card I'll pick first pick all the time. Or often, rather. Makes the deck, it's small, it's got big potential, it's great. Pacifism, though, I mean, deals. Oh, I've got some decent choices here. Arguably, the Essence Scatter is the best card. Visionary is great too. Goblin Arsonist, I've already shown how much I like that. Blood Reckoning's good. This is fine too. I have to go with my gut though. Pick the Arsonist. Generally, Essence Scatter is it's amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's reactionary, as it were, and it's good to just have some tempo or card advantage. One of those little weenies, perhaps. It's just a theory, of course, but almost proven to me anyways that generally if you want, of course removal is, you could say, the same kind of thing in that, it doesn't provide anything by itself if you're top decking on an empty board, but it's good to have something generally that does something automatically versus something that might. That's very vague, of course, but it's a rule I try to keep. Now, this is kind of ridiculous. This card's good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Krenko's Command. Only because of the Arsonist I want to pick, but that's putting too much weight on the Arsonist by far. Phantasm, once again, might even not make the deck, whatever. It's clearly good though. I like 1/1 flyers for 1. Potential of getting a lot bigger. It's really good, I would say. Evolving Wilds is the one card that will certainly make the deck, though. So I think I'm going to have to pick that, even though, of course, if you see a lot of blue back, you end up crying for this. So I'm going to wuss out and take the land. Some good cards. I'll just shorten up and take that. Wow. Tormented Soul is good, I think. Divine Verdict, though, is good. Best card in the pack. Most playable for me, possibly. Foil 7 life. I think that makes it 14. That's a little late. Ain't that sexy. I am excited about that. Got some other good cards. Other than this, I meant to say. But I've certainly committed to white. So, Sunstriker is great. At this point, you can start looking at your curve, start paying attention to it. Up until about now, you don't really have to bother. Doesn't matter what curve you've got, as long as you've got the most powerful cards, essentially. Oh, it's a little child. I didn't realize she was holding a child. And it's right there. For some reason, I didn't notice. Okay. This is sort of a tough call. I would say Turn to Slag is the best pick. For me, I mean. If this was pick 1, pack 1, you could argue the Night of Infamy or something, but this is going to make the deck. Kind of hate passing removal when you might end up playing it, but I'm by no means red at all yet. I'm going to have to pick this. That's a, basically just getting scared and taking the card that's going to automatically make your deck. Sometimes you don't commit. I, anyways, don't commit to the second color early enough, or don't even pick second colors early enough, and that can be a problem, but generally speaking, you want to go the other way and make sure you've got really solid investment into one at least. Or grizzly bears, I think I've got plenty. Getting there. No. This is funny. There are a lot of good cards. Playable, good. Pretty good, playable, good. Playable, good. Once again, this is one of those, not even sure, haven't solidly committed to another color, which I perhaps should have. I mean, Sign of Blood's great. This is great. I might even get another one of these, so almost not worth picking, but I will take it. The weakest card. Well, there you go. What do you know? I did get another one, and I'm getting a lot of red back. This thing's fine. I almost want to just commit to mono white at this moment. You can do that. It's kind of weak, perhaps, to stick to one color. My goodness, how on earth did this make it that light? Same as the Chandra's Fury. Kitetail's fine. It's filler. Now, I will say, maybe I didn't pick the red that I should have, the Turn to Slag or whatever it was. That was one of those examples where, you could easily have taken it and make the two-color commitment. But, of course, it just depends. I'm not worried about it really yet. And now I'm even going to count my white cards. Okay, I think 16 and 1 or 2 not really playable. It is really so nice when you don't have to worry about these double-colored spells. I mean, the mono-colored simplicity is beautiful. Well, I'll just say that card should not go that late. After passing all that good red, even black, goodness me, this is the best card in the pack. After passing all that red, you might not get any back. It might be just smart to take the Divine Ver. Although this is by far the best pick. I guess I can't bring myself to picking it or passing it. Oh, me oh my. Nighthawk, Vampire, Nighthawk, whatever. It's the best card for sure, by far. I passed far too much black to just start going there. Griffin Protector or Chandra's Fury, both are great. Reckless Root is fine too. Oh, passing the Silklash Spider hurts. A lot of good cards in here for sure again. But these guys are really, really, really good. I'm going to do more counting. there's a very good chance that this was just picked and not even going to be played. Unless I get some really good red, I'm not going to bother wasting my time with it. This card great, of course, as I said, but not in monocolored as much. I'll take the 50 cents for some reason. Passing a lot of good stuff. Duty Bound Dead. And this is where not having committed to a second color can hurt you really badly. I don't mind though, I've got some consistency. Ooh. I have no idea why this card is worth 5 cents or whatever it is. Should be worth a lot more, I would say. Oh, goodness me. Blood Reckoning or 100th Grizzly Bear. But I have committed to mono white, so. Two Glorious Charges would not be bad. This is great too, of course. They're fine. Rain of Blades. These Eagles are good though. Pretty good filler, I would say. Safe Passage is good. Divination, of course. Brute, but take this guy. Oh, nice. Well, not having committed to red early enough or passing good red for whatever reason means that I'm going to go with white, obviously. And like I said, this is just a classic example of kind of how drafting goes sometimes, for me anyways, where you don't commit it enough, end up something like that. I don't want to play this Hulk at all. It's funny, I've actually got synergy with the Trading Post. Probably gonna have to play the Lions. I don't like them, but I might have to play them. Divine Favor, I might not want to play either. But might be short on playables. Didn't do the official count at the end there. Okay. Not too bad. Now there is an immense level of 2 drops. But I'll be honest, I'm not worried. Now, as long as there's nothing I have to remove from the board, I'll be fine. I say that sarcastically. Maybe it'll be worth playing the second one as opposed to the Haven Squire. Get in for another damage this turn. This card's so good. Let's see. Excuse me. I could not attack with any of them. Play the Avon Squire, and the next turn when he tries to double block it or whatever, I play the Show of Valor. Also, I could attack with both, of course, and Show of Valor whoever he blocks, or if he blocks, which he will. Guess I could also play the War Priest or whatever, the Kite's out. Or do absolutely nothing, but that's not the play. Excuse me. Alrighty, what should I get saved? Nice. Maybe there's no sense on wasting my resources when I'm not worried about him removing them from my hand. Of course, you could worry about counter spells and whatnot, but you know, when you can trade with a creature like this, just take your time, save your good removal. Excuse me again. My opponent seems flooded, and I am not. At least with this kind of deck, you don't really have to do much sideboarding. I have a feeling I'll get overrun this time. I can't allow myself to be 2 for 1 like that. At least not right now. I gotta read this guy again. Now, while I'm thinking about the Glorious Charge, I think I'll mention that it's really important if you're playing a deck like this, really specific without really any removal or whatever, just a one-minded kind of deck, that you have tricks. Like, you have a way to back up your one plan. You can easily get stalled on the board, of course, you know, if you've got a bunch of little guys and you've got some, just starts dropping some fatties, whatever, and you don't win by tempo, you're going to end up losing the long game all the time. So, you know, you certainly need the pump spells, or like a sleep, or whatever it is, some kind of way to, you know, buy yourself that last, whatever, foray. Which do I want more, life or light, or damage? Probably life, I suppose. Let's hope he doesn't have a counterspell. I really wish I had 2 of these. I should have picked one. Or another one. Then again, I should have been in red too, so whatever. Of course, I could have taken another 4 and just played this. Might have been better even. lucky to win this one. I think I have to do this. I don't know, but I think I do. It's not going to get any better. Although I'll be gaining life, so I'll have to think about this maybe. But I have to decide now, basically, whether I want to jump block that thing forever. Deal with it right now. Oh, this is best, I think. I'm only losing 2 guys. Plus, I've got resources. I really don't want to lose this thing, but it's fine. I either get this or this, or either one. There you go. I mean, can't complain having that thing. A or B? Like most matching questions, I suppose. Then they get divided into C to Z. Or Z. That's another story, though. I do want a flyer, but I do want a lifelink guy. Well, I guess the flyer was the better choice. Make sure I know exactly what this is. Okay, that's what I thought. What the heck? Actually, I should have known. My deck doesn't really have anything as expensive as this, so probably no reason to play that land and equip. I should think about that. That was extremely passive. But I didn't feel like it. Which is bad. I got plenty of time on the clock. I should know that. Sometimes I just stare at a board position and not really know at all what to do and just kind of give up. Let's see if I can get lucky once more. Really slow, but yeah, I gotta keep it, I would say. Uh-oh. Well, it was looking really bad for me, but let's see, as long as he doesn't have anything, which I don't. I always say he. I will say she too. I hate gender stereotypes. I should probably use this now. I have a feeling he's got something. Maybe not. Either way, I don't think he's got any kind of mass removal, so this will still be really good, if not better, next turn. Here's where double Titanic growth takes me out. Oh, the Lions paid off. Or is it one? No, multiple. Let's hope the fog doesn't hit. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was always envisioning the unsummon there. Seems like a good time for that. This might be a little too slow, unless I rip ideally. Of course, there's a lot of 2-drops, and more than likely I'll rip them. So it's not the worst hand, but I won't necessarily. This is where you rip your Glorious Charge, you know, I don't know, whatever. But, and then 2 lands, there we go, Glorious Charge and 2 lands, that's my prediction, that kind of thing. But it's not terrible at all. It could get worse, principle applies. But, of course, you have to always think, could it get better? And and what your deck is like, right? Of course, I mean, if you're running weenie and you have something really slow like this, and you're against a bad matchup or something, you have to, mull aggressively and try to get your deck up to par, because if that's the only way you can win, or you think your best chance at it. I was gonna mull it for sure, but I don't know why I decided to keep it. It's kind of embarrassing. I guess of all the times to be mana flooded. And because I know the opponent has an unsummon as opposed to a negate, which is likely to, of course, you block first before you cast this. Because, of course, if you cast the Show of Valor first, your opponent will bounce it. Although, like I said, that happens too. I didn't really care about her anyways. No, actually, she was cool, just not living up to her potential. As opposed to firing her, we just sent her home because there was no other employees to guard. Or whatever she does. She crusades. This is sort of a tough call. Excuse me. Oh, I've got like a ton of 2-drops to trade. I don't mind doing that. The question is, how many turns am I going to take that damage, right? Because if I don't rip something to trade with it really soon, it will obviously just keep pecking at me. But of course, I get in for 4 next turn and gain 2 life. So, no, whatever. Just talking out loud, kind of. But I definitely wouldn't be totally against somebody trading there. I think it's going to suck really bad really soon. It's going to get bigger and bigger. At least it's still a good game, I'd say. think my odds are going down all the time. Whatever. Make some trades. Not good trades necessarily. I should have played land if I didn't. I probably have no outs here. But since I'm not 100% positive, I'm close to positive. Okay, here we go. I think this is good old round 2, game 3 for 4 packs. Always good to try to get them. So far, so good. Nice. I love those things. Now, of course, if I choose to put a counter on this thing, I can get B back for at least 2. This thing would go to 5 or 3 counters again. I'd have a 3-3. I could, of course, just attack with this. I risk a double block, which is terrible for me. If I play this first before I play this, I'll have backup, and this won't be able to get injured at all, and I can, go for the ultimate a little easier anyways. As unrealistic as it is often. I might be greedy by just playing this and Maybe I can just play it, not attack. Might be the way to go. Although playing this right now would be clearly really good as well. But I really do want to get this going as soon as possible. So, here we go, I've decided. I may be a really big wuss by doing that. I could have easily just pumped it maybe and swung or something, I don't know. But anyways. It's kind of scary when your opponent has that much green mana. Although I can't complain at all. I'm kind of putting all my eggs in one basket with this. Kind of want to throw one on this guy here, whatever. Or a gal. Huh. Of course, the payoff is bigger if I get them on this thing and, you know, pacify this or something. But, I don't know. Put it on there. And I'm still not attacking. Maybe I should have put on the token, actually. Probably should put on the token. I was thinking about bigger creatures like, 4/4s and stuff that I could deal with the attended knight a little easier. But knowing that there's a bunch of 2/2s on the board, it's more relevant, I'd say. I'm so grateful that's just that ring, not that green one or something even. Or any other card. Huh. Well, I have to block. Oh, nice. Really fun card, I like it. Good too. Looks like I may get lucky unless he rips. It's clearly really nice to have a Gajani in your mono white deck. In fact, ideal. This is when the opponent realizes what's going on. I mean, you have to guess that many of them just kind of stare at the board and not believe that they're going to lose. They don't want to believe it. That's the funniest kind of thing. It's like the pause before death. I'm not saying that's the case here, but it's quite funny. I have one card. How many things can it do? I like to play that off or not. Once again, it could be some other reason. Coincidence, lag, or whatever. It's funny how often it happens. Make sure they're all being attacked, or all attacking a Jenny. Is there blue mass mass return spell type stuff? I don't know. very kind. I must tell him. Back trying to make another 4 packs. Nice. The dragon's good. I'm assuming that's what he needed. Get my last attack in for now. Well, I guess I can do a lot of chump blocking even. The dragon won't be out of hand necessarily. I'm not sure whether I want to block it. plenty of life. This thing's gonna trigger maybe for a bunch next turn. But I do have many flyers with this, so it's not as if, I guess that's more a reason to maybe not trade with it because I can equip this thing, but anyways. Well, I don't know, I'm gonna do that though. Creek, creek. Let's see. Is attacking viable? And I can't assume almost that he has a creature or something. Oh goodness. Excuse me. Hey. Nothing, thanks. Just nice. I'm just staring at the screen here. Yeah, for sure. Sounds good. Yeah, whenever. Cool. Well, sure. That sounds great. Cool, buddy. See ya. Ciao. Terribly sorry. I'm gonna have to start turning off my phone or something. Kind of annoying to answer the phone during a video, I would say. Okay. Wait, that's not what I want to do. I still don't know. Okay, let's think here. I attack with everybody. I probably don't want to do that. Blocks the captain on the dragon. Blocks another 2 people. And takes 6. Maybe. I lose a big chunk of my team, and that's without any tricks on his part. Could obviously wait for a pacifism or something. Give this guy a little. I probably assumes, not that I have to even tell anybody, but I like doing that because I am thinking usually. Okay. I'm gonna throw my creatures out to slaughter. Indeed, Jigglypuff. Jillypuff. If I attack with everybody, I totally lose hardcore to an unsummon. Like, that would suck. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be that bad. But, good God. Okay. Here goes nothing. Maybe I just just don't attack with the captain. Now, this is like a terribly optimistic play. I'm sure I've already made a few though in this game. There's burn for this thing. Searing, whatever, probably. Fair enough. Whatever it is. It's fair. Oh, nice. It's totally fair if I lose this, because his deck's a lot better than mine. That works just in time, possibly. We'll see. I don't even care if I draw planes for the rest of the game. I had a good chance at winning with this hand. No, I'll be honest. I kind of been just flying through this game, particularly. Not really smart, perhaps. Should definitely take your time more. I always try not to. I try to correct myself, but I mean, not maybe that they're terrible plays, but who knows? Could be a little bit better if I look back on them. Give me a guy flying or whatever, double strike or something. Probably could have already won. Nice. Right, the life gain. I don't think there's any real need to target Chandra at the moment. Nice. That's fucking majestic. Is there any mass removal? I don't know. That's probably stupid to even play. I really don't know if there is. Either way, I guess I just shouldn't. I already used this, right? Okay. No, I don't care. This is a keep every time. Maybe I got lucky with an F6. It appears. Yes, I've done it myself. Jenny and her friend. Nice. Maybe not even the right target. Did I use a Jenny yet? Oh my goodness. I'm an idiot. I'm honestly thinking about lots of stuff right now. I suppose that's the bane of the long-term player. Idle thoughts. Must concentrate. Nice. It's a good thing I have a pacifism. Very lucky indeed, honestly. Well-timed sleep would be good. Very kind. Really, it is. I appreciate people like you, Jilly Puff.